Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Passwords lesson. Let's talk about your role in protecting sensitive data by using a unique and strong password. First, if you keep your password written down on a note under your keyboard, please stop. Dispose of it today and do not place that note in the trash. Shred it. In addition, keeping default credentials on any device is the very worst kind of password because it makes it so much easier for attackers. Hackers maintain databases of common credentials, especially for targeted systems that are connected to the internet. For example, here's a list of the most commonly used really bad passwords. Don't use them. Remember, the best password is a strong passphrase with a different combination of random uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters that is difficult to guess, even for someone who knows personal details of your life. Do not make it easy for hackers to compromise your accounts by using a bad password. To sum it up, passwords are like your toothbrush. You want to choose a good one, never share it, and replace it at least twice a year. Always change your default passwords and make sure all your passwords are different for each account. That way, if an attacker breaks into a system, they will only have the password for that one account. All the remaining accounts will still be inaccessible to them. Now, I know what you're going to say. I can't remember all these passwords, and that's understandable. Fortunately, there are password manager applications that will create and save strong passwords for you, and then securely let you retrieve them when needed. We recommend you choose a reputable password manager. Ask around, do some research, find one that works for you, and make sure your master password is strong. If you're installing an application onto a mobile device, remember to download it from the official app stores. Just one suggestion though, be careful where the password manager stores your passwords. If it's in the cloud or an off-device storage, then any attack on that storage will possibly give the bad guys all your passwords. This brings us to multi-factor authentication, or MFA, where the system requires at least two separate elements to allow access. In most cases, this consists of something you know, like a password, along with something you have, which can take different forms, such as a physical token that shows a number that quickly changes. To use a token, you look at the display and enter the number string that it says in the logon prompt along with your password. The hardware token is synchronized with the system that you're logging into so that even if your password is compromised, an attacker won't be successful without the hardware token. And because it's constantly changing, even if an attacker sees what you enter from the token, it's likely no longer valid. Another option is a software token, which often takes the form of an application loaded onto your smartphone. They work the same as a hardware token, but you use your smartphone to call up the code. Alternatively, some systems simply issue a one-time code to allow you access, and it's transmitted to you in a secure way that is set up in advance. The recommendation here is, if a vendor has an MFA option, it's going to be more secure than just the password alone. Truthfully, no matter how strong your password is, a breach is always possible. All it takes is for just one of your accounts to be hacked, and your important information can become accessible to cybercriminals. Bottom line, continuously prioritize protection for all accounts with elevated privileges, remote access, and high-value assets by enabling MFA. That way, you ensure the only person who has access to your account is you for email, banking, social media, and any other service that requires logging in. Here's a topic that we all know about and don't want to think about: backups. I hope everyone knows that to protect your data, you must back it up regularly. Don't forget, to defend against a data disaster, it is crucial to also password protect your data backups. If something happens like a ransomware attack, having recent backups available will help you restore your valuable data without worrying about paying the ransom. We're not going to recommend any particular backup solution. Just make sure that whatever you choose allows you to restore from any particular point in time in the past, plus integrates encryption as an extra layer of data protection. If your sensitive data is accidentally compromised, it is rendered useless. Also, be careful with where your backups are stored. Some ransomware attacks will also encrypt the backup drive if it is physically attached to your computer 100% of the time. While not particularly a security topic, it might also be a good time to think about archiving your very important files and documents, such as photographs, for future generations. When it comes to cybersecurity, knowledge is power. And that's why, by implementing actions you can take, you can avoid common traps. Be cyber safe out there. Thank you for your time, and please remember to take the quiz that follows this lesson.